YouTube, and let's connect. We are connected. Let's connect on YouTube. Excellent connection. Let's go live on Facebook.
Mhm.
All right, we're live on Facebook. Do I have to go live on YouTube? No, I'm live. We got a clock running. Okay, now I can run my intro and we can get started. Here we go. You're gonna always be able to see this house through this video. We're gonna say goodbye to this house, and we'll always have this video.
The new owners are gonna be like, wait a minute.
All right. Welcome,
Hey,
everyone.
everyone.
It's been a while, and
Happy
we are glad to be
Thursday.
back.
Yes. Happy Thursday, self-care day. I know a lot of you said you've needed this. I know we were gone last week.
Laura Sullivan,
Was our own self-care day, or what did we call it? Oh, I forgot what I called it.
Laura Swanson said, "Did y'all get moved in?"
Oh, moved in girl, no. We have a long way to go for that. But our offer did get accepted, and we have an awesome dream house. Just need some cosmetic things inside, but we are so excited. I'm so excited. We were just talking about our new intro. We're going to have to show you where the new house is. It's on top of a mountain, and I'm so excited to be there. So excited.
Excited?
On top of a mountain, and it has a pool. Like, two of the best things ever. Who could ask for more?
On top of the pool, huh?
If only the pool was in the front yard and I can overlook my mountain, would be great. But it's all right.
Yeah, Heather Durham's here. She says, "Yeah."
Hi, Heather. How are you? It's been a while.
Liz Russell Thomas says, "Hi, guys."
Hi,
Valerie
Liz.
Lynn says, "Hello." It's been forever since I've got to join in.
Aw, well, I'm glad you're joining. I know.
Right, Heather says she has an event tonight at our business club.
Oh, cool.
She's just saying hi.
Hi,
We
hi.
definitely love that when you can just come in and say hi.
Yeah, it's
peep
okay.
in. If you can't make it with us
Hop
tonight,
in,
it's
hang
okay.
out.
Jamie Marie's here.
Hi, Jamie.
Kathy Pyle just joined in.
Jamie's excited to be here with us live for the first time in a while, too. I know.
Gina Moya says, "I shared over my group and my personal page." We really thank you for that.
So Gina is who made this new apron that's in the box. I'm so excited to open it.
Okay, so that's where you got it from.
Yeah. So
Hold it. Slow down. You're gonna open it right now. Give some people some time to join in,
okay.
and then we'll open it. Everybody's just joining in right now. They
Excited
saying
to open
hi.
my apron.
They finding out about what we're doing, if we're moving.
Uh,
Jamie Marie says, "I'm actually getting to paint tonight."
yes.
That's what we were just talking about. She says, a lot of people haven't been around for a while. And
Yeah,
we haven't been around for a while, so
Summer.
I bet you some people are ready to paint tonight.
I am. And I'm painting we're repainting one of the ones that were just my favorite out of all the ones that we did last year.
Katie Caitlin says, "Oh,"
One of my faves.
says hi.
Hi, Katie. How are you? I know. I feel like it's been a long time. I mean, even though we're still painting with the kids on Tuesdays, we are still in the midst of our kid camp. We have 2 more sessions to go with them.
Yeah, having a
And
lot
they're
of
doing
fun.
a fantastic job. Some of the pictures are just wonderful. We'll
Yeah,
put
and
together.
the kids are awesome. We did a Zoom, and they were just going nuts
They
while
were.
we were painting, and it was just so much fun.
So we'll put together a slideshow of all of the kids' paintings that they did throughout. They just did a fabulous job. I'm very proud of them all.
Good. Yes, they were really nice. They were really good. Laura Sullivan says, "I shared Care Bears to my group."
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I know, I'm excited for Care Bears. That'll be the next.
Tanya
hopefully
Stockley
big
Warren
one.
says, "Hope you guys are doing
Hi,
well."
Tanya. It's been a while.
Yes, we're doing good.
Yeah, we're hanging in there.
We're gonna
Hanging
move.
in. I know. I feel like it's going to be like forever. Like the next 2 months is going to drag.
No, it's not gonna drag. It's not gonna drag. It's gonna be like, whoa, here we are. I don't know. I don't feel that way. I feel like everything's moving along, and next thing you know, it's gonna be time for us to move in.
I know.
And then we've got to get a whole new studio set up.
Uh-huh.
Got to get everything all put together. We got to get new video coming down out of the sky so you can see exactly where we are. And then and then before that, we got to think of all new stuff to do for the rest of the year and really great events and things that we're going to make special for you guys to draw you all back in so that y'all can all start painting again and come joining us. We're going to do some phenomenal stuff, and we're going to make some videos and promos to let you know what the events are coming up so that you can say, oh, yeah, okay, I'm painting that night.
We know that summertime people are out with their families or doing other things, so
yeah,
I think that's another, we're gonna probably take off again next Thursday, and we'll come back again the last Thursday of the month, just to kind of give us a little reprieve too, while we're still trying to figure out packing situation, how we're moving it to our new destination.
Right, things aren't gonna really get moving until we're moved in to the new place and got the studio set up. And you'll all know when everything's going to take place, because we're going to make promos so that you know what's happening.
Yes, we will.
And we're going to get to thinking about from all the suggestions you gave us throughout the year, we're going to think of some really blockbuster events that we can do with you guys that you'll say, okay, I can't miss that night.
There is plenty of ideas. Plenty. So this apron will go hand in hand with one of the events that are going to come up in either September or early October, probably the end of September, but we'll see.
Okay.
So Gina Moyer, who was on with us, is from the Thunderbird Farm.
Oh, something fell out.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Okay. I'm excited to see you rock this apron for your next class.
All
Love,
right.
Gina. So if you go to her website, she has all handmade aprons, lots of other things that she's doing on there. She's doing cooking things. They have a campsite that they rent out. I think we just did not make it this year to go and do that. We really wanted to, but it didn't happen. But that's okay. We're going to be moving closer.
Exactly.
So here's the idea for the next. Oh my gosh.
Whoa, hold up. What is that? Open it up. Whoa. Because you're in the wrong side of the camera. Let me move the camera to you.
Okay.
Okay, now we can see it.
This will be for our next Hocus Pocus painting.
Goodness.
So there's some stuff for the sisters. It is Hocus Pocus on here.
Man.
All the potions. It's so cute.
We're going to have a Hocus Pocus night. Hocus Pocus 2.
I put a spell on you is this side. That's so cute. Gina, I love it. So if you are interested in this, in an apron similar to this, there are a couple more left on her website, thethunderbirdfarm.com. Please check her out. She does amazing work. And purple, is my favorite color, so that just works out. So, of course, this fits any size. Like, this is a kind of a one-size thing. I'm a big person, so, I love that something actually fits me and works for me. So, beautiful job. I love it. I know that, like, the smaller people, they can wrap this all the way around, tie in the front. Yes. Awesome. So, thank you so much.
All right.
Love. We're going to use it tonight.
You like it.
Okay. Let's see. So, we are going to do our purple scroll tree tonight. We'll go over our supply list and then we'll get started. I think I need to tighten this up in the back. So, if you're new with us, let us know. It's been a while since I've heard a new name. So, maybe we have a newbie tonight.
Okay.
And of course, welcome back to everybody else who we haven't heard from or saw in a while.
Well, I'm gonna bring you up to speed on what's going on. There's plenty of stuff to talk about right here. Just got to get you in the camera and get the paintings in the camera here.
Yes.
Before I start reading off comments.
All right, go ahead.
Let's get started with
I love it.
Okay, Jamie Marie says, I love the colors in this one.
Me too.
And will I need brown tonight? I'm getting out my crap.
Nope. No brown tonight. I know. I didn't even do like a sign up on the website for it. I was just like, you know what? It's a repeat. It's all your primaries. That's it.
All right. And Heather says, just posted your link on
Thank
my
you.
personal page.
Oh,
and we'll
thank
get off
you.
my phone and share. svtags.org on the desktop next.
Thank
SVTags on the desktop, y'all.
Thank you.
All right, now on a serious note.
Okay.
Okay, we've got Katie. Katie Caitlin says, my mom had a stroke and is in the hospital, and I need a distraction right now. So
Aww.
I'm glad to be here, and we're glad to have you with us.
Yes, we are.
You sit with us and paint for a while, laugh, and we'll be all right. And
Yes.
we'll get the positive vibes going. So
Positive healing vibes to mom.
Yes.
So, aw.
Yep, we'll get everybody painting with us and sitting with us tonight. Get those positive thoughts and positive vibes and send them on off to Katie.
That's right.
And think about her mom. She's had a stroke. She's going to be okay. She just got to get through it. Mm-hmm. So everybody just send positive, loving vibes to Katie right now. All right. Mia Nielsen's here.
Hi, Mia.
Lisa Johnson says hello.
Hi, Lisa.
Yeah. Heather says, how about California Dreaming and New Jersey Shore Dreaming painting?
I mean, I love California Dreaming.
Writing it down. Everybody loves the beach paintings.
I know. I like painting the beach. You know, I just don't like to be on the beach.
Yeah, Gina says, yeah, ramping up for fall, y'all.
Yes, I know.
That's how I feel, too.
Exactly. I'm loving it. My seasons are coming up.
And Kathy Powell says, how about something for Halloween in the fall?
Oh, yeah.
We got it. We planning it.
They're coming. They're coming. I promise.
We're going to have a nice lineup of things for around that time. You guys are going to be impressed. You're going to say, wow, okay, they came back with a vengeance. They moved and they retooled and they came back, wow, stronger than before.
Yeah, we're really excited for the move, for setting up a new studio area, for just so much new stuff is coming. I still have a long way to go with a lot of things, but we are going to look at or consider doing a subscription thing where, you know, maybe we do something once a month, twice a month, something with supply.
Fun.
There's lots of different things coming.
More trivia.
Yes.
More swag. More gifts. More things to give out. More things to win. More things to paint. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's right.
All right. And Gina says, we will be here, girl. Can't wait to have you here.
I know. We did not make it this year, but we definitely will. It'll be nicer to be even closer.
Now, see, Laura Sullivan says, I sent Jennifer a picture I did of a snowy scene I painted.
She
did you
great.
See it, Mark?
He didn't yet. I'll show him later.
All right.
Yeah, Laura said it was beautiful. That's what I'm like. I'm looking forward to autumn, fall, to all the winter stuff again.
There you go. Sonia says hello.
Hi, Sonia.
She's on our YouTube channel.
Yay.
Thank you for joining us on YouTube,
That's
Sonia.
right.
Jamie Marie says, is Facebook being glitchy tonight, or is it just my connection? Might have to switch over to YouTube. It's your connection. Check your connection, because my Facebook is looking good.
Finally, for once, right?
Yeah, Gina said, I put a spell on you, girl.
Yes, I love it.
Katie Krause says, is it on YouTube tonight? Yes, we are. We're broadcasting on YouTube
also,
and Facebook.
You could do either or.
That's right.
Doesn't matter. Whichever one works best for you is fine for
All
us.
right, so now I've done a lot of the comment reading and everything.
Let's do it.
Gina says, is it okay if I put the link? I don't want to overstep. Yes, Gina,
yes,
please
put the link. Put the link. So if anybody would like,
people want the apron. How they gonna get it? We got it. I mean, we're telling them.
Please,
but you can put that
put
link
them on there.
We
put it on
really
there.
can. Yes, we appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some really, really cute ones. But I was eyeing up the fabric as soon as this came in. And as soon as she posted, I went, I need one of those right now.
There we go. You said some new people.
Yeah.
Here's a new name.
Ooh.
Melissa Wiley.
Hi, Melissa.
She says, my daughter and I are joining from North Glen, Colorado.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Yeah. Good? What do we think? I think we're
You got ready to get started
here?
here?
Let's do it.
Yeah, Jamie Marie says, okay, I have you on YouTube for my video on
Good
my
deal.
TV, and Facebook open for chat.
Oh, okay, there you go. Awesome. All right, so for those that don't know us, welcome. I'm Jennifer. Mark's behind the camera, behind the computer. We are Mimosas and Masterpieces, and we are coming to you from South Boundbrook, New Jersey, just for a few more weeks. And then we'll give you our new place. We are doing our purple moonlight scroll tree. I did this last year for my birthday, and it was, I think, near Mother's Day too. It was one of my favorites. It just always makes me happy because I love the colors. So I'm like, let's just do that one again. We'll pull that one back around.
All right.
So let's go over our supplies, and we will get started. This is a pretty simple one. I love nice, easy ones. Silhouettes, my favorite. So 16 by 20 canvas. I have it held portrait style. I just have my 5 primary colors tonight: red, yellow, blue, black, and white. They're just primary colors. My large flat brush. This is a 1-inch flat brush or wash brush. I have a medium round brush. This is a number 8. And then a tinier brush for those tiny details in the scrolls. This is a number 4. If you have something smaller, you can use something smaller. We do sell the brush sets on our website. It's a set of 4. The 1-inch, the 1/2 inch, the number 8 and number 4 brushes. They're branded with Mimosas and Masterpieces. Yay.
And what's the website again?
Mimosasmasterpieces.com.
All right.
That's
You
it.
got that one right.
What would I have said?
Grandma Pat says hi to everybody.
How are you, Grandma
Getting ready
Pat?
for vacation.
Oh, good for
We'll
you.
paint when I get home in 2 weeks.
Whoa, 2-week vacation. Way to go,
Yo,
Grandma Pat. Good for
hoping
you.
it goes well with the house hunting.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it
We
went well.
found one. We found
It went
one.
well, Grandma Pat.
We found one. I have a cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry. Grab yourself something to sip, and let's get started. At any time, of course, if you have questions or anything, just chat them in. Mark's always watching the comments, and
That's right.
we'll talk about
And Gina has posted the website
For-
link up there.
Thank
so
you.
those of you who are interested in those aprons and whatever else she has on there.
check out
There it
her
is.
site. It's really cool. It is. All right. So we're going to start with our background. We're going to use that large flat brush, rinsed and dried.
All right.
Rinsed and dried good.
Jamie Marie says, I'm painting with my Mimosas brushes for the first time tonight.
Yay!
I feel like a fangirl. All right.
We like that, thank you. So I want to start with a purple almost at the top of my canvas. So I'm going to grab a corner of red and a corner of blue on this rinsed and dried flat brush. So a corner of red, corner of blue on that brush. We're just going to use horizontal brush strokes all the way across the top. We're going to come down about 1 inch with this. So you can kind of flip-flop your brush a little bit. It's a blend.
I'm over on our YouTube side, and Liz says, I got them both going just in case.
Good idea. You never know, right? So again, I'm just going to kind of come down about 1 inch with this purple color. Grab those edges, the top edge. I feel like this is like really high today.
Really?
What's going on?
Got to get you a step ladder?
No. I'm not wearing my sneakers, that's why.
Oh, your sneakers got like an extra inch?
Not that much, but it does feel
I
like
said,
that.
that's some pretty thick sneakers then. Grandma Pat says, good luck with your new home.
Thank you.
It's a big deal to move, pack, and all of that.
No kidding.
I don't envy you.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Believe me, Grandma Pat, she's been packing since like 2 months ago. I've been going over to the storage place and just taking box after box after box until finally
It's full.
it's all gone. It's full.
It's full. It's full. We can't put any more in there.
Mostly a lot of things is out of here with still more stuff, but a lot of the stuff is gone.
Yeah.
She didn't mess around.
Well, listen, you got to take all the stuff out of it to show the house. So that's the biggest,
And that's what the big
debacle.
deal was. You had to show the
right?
house.
It's the getting everything out of it.
You sure did get everything out of there. All right, now Melissa says, my daughter Haley is excited
Hi,
to do this
Haley.
with us. We are both new.
Aw.
Yeah, see, that's what we like.
Well,
We like to have new.
yeah, we can't wait to see what you guys do. Make sure at the end of every session we ask you to send in your painting. So in the Facebook event, there's a postcard or there's a picture of me holding a postcard that says many thanks. Please share your painting somewhere in there.
Right, you take a
as
picture.
comment.
You take a picture and send it
Yeah,
in.
we want to see what you guys did.
And also on our YouTube channel, which is right now live streaming this same event, there's over 100 videos that you could look at, and
go back to.
Or mostly all of them have the painting on the thumbnail, so that you can see what it is we're painting that day or that night when we were painting. And there's a lot of great, easy paintings that you could paint anytime. So
once you have that, about an inch of that purple color that you made, we're just gonna grab blue. Same brush, I didn't rinse or dry. Just gonna grab blue. I'm gonna bring that right underneath where I left off. We're gonna just blend up and bring it down a little. So up into our purple.
I gotta zoom in for this.
Up into our purple and bring it down. So we're gonna blend as we go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use short brush strokes, short horizontal brush strokes to blend that blue up into my purple, and then bring it down a little, all the way across.
Now, Jody Darian Golden says,
Jody.
Congrats on the house, but I will miss you both.
Aw, don't you worry, girl. We will be still live on Facebook, on YouTube, and I'll be back to visit every couple of weeks.
Okay. You moved to New Jersey?
Yep.
Okay.
See?
You can't take the Jersey out of the Jersey. Come on, really? I have not even, I mean, I'm born and raised in New Jersey, all right? Jersey City, New Jersey, okay? I don't have a problem moving to Pennsylvania. But I know that anytime I want to go home, I can go right to Jersey. It's right there. I don't feel like I'm really leaving it.
So I'm going to bring this blue down about 2 inches, 2 or 3 inches. There's no right or wrong here. And once I get those short brush strokes so that I'm blending, I then take my brush and swipe all the way across so I have a nice smooth finish all the way across my canvas.
Okay, we got Jennifer DeHorty.
Hi, Jennifer.
Saying, yo, you go, Jennifer and Mark, sipping, not painting tonight.
Good for you.
That's all good. Yes, it is.
Good for you.
All
That's right.
all.
Uh-oh.
We've got somebody. Morning, sweethearts, from Campbell River, Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. It's Joe Hill.
We miss you.
Yeah, we miss you.
So I'm going to just blend that blue in there, and I'm going to kind of get almost all the blue out of that brush. And then we're going to, same brush, not even rinse or dry, we're going to go to white this time. So just grabbing a little scoop of white.
All right.
I'm going to start right underneath where I left off. Again, I'm going to kind of blend up into that blue and then bring it down. So short brush strokes.
Wow.
Up into the blue. And then pull it down a little.
I'm having like a little bit of deja vu.
Why?
Because didn't you say these exact same words to the kids on kids camp on Tuesday night?
We just did the hot air balloons. Yes. Exactly.
I'm sitting there going, wait, didn't we just, wait, I'm having a deja vu. Okay.
That's what it was.
Wow. Yeah, you was having the kids blending the colors?
Yes, we did. That's exactly what we did.
See, now, going back to Melissa. Okay, see, we have kids camp on Tuesday.
Yep.
And the same principles apply to the painting that we paint with the kids that right here with the adults.
Yeah.
Okay, we do paintings that are for all skill levels. Anybody can paint our paintings. Kids.
True.
This way they all get to join in together and have fun together.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main purpose for what we do, is to make sure that everybody can participate, so we don't have anything that's too complicated.
Nope.
It might look complicated, but it's not. And all of our regular viewers, they know this, so they come and they go, and they come and join us depending on what it is they want to paint. And they also know that they can come and join us whenever they want. They go to YouTube and say, well, they ain't paint. I can't join them tonight, but I'm going to paint this painting later tonight. Or they wait till the weekend and they go, okay, I got time now. And that's why we got that's where we got the self-care
Thursday
name from. You know, they decided that Thursday was the day that we all would join together and have self-care. So that's what it became.
Alrighty, our next set of colors. Again, I'm going to keep this brush dirty, not rinsing or drying. So, I mean, you do want to make sure that the paint's off of your brush, so there's not a whole lot of paint coming off your brush at this point. If you want to rinse and dry, you can, but I like to keep the brush kind of dirty so that every once in a while specks of blue or my other colors kind of come out in my sky. So same brush, I'm not going to rinse or dry. I'm going to do a corner of red and a corner of white this time. So corner of red, corner of white.
Okay.
All right, again, we're going to just lay that down right where we left off.
Oh, wait a minute now. Joe Hill's saying, wait, how the weather out there? Here, plus 38.
Yeah, because it's really hot out there too.
It's probably hotter. I mean,
There.
it's hot here.
It's hot.
Really hot and humid. That's the bad part of that is humid.
It's terrible.
If it was a dry hot,
a-
dry heat,
101 degrees today.
you're dirty.
So again, I'm going blending up into my blue and white and bringing it down. So just back and forth, up into that blue color. And if your paint starts to feel like it's a little stiff or sticky,
Yeah.
it's because we're kind of letting it dry in between here a bit. You can always grab just a touch of water, and that will help you blend your colors, or more paint, either way, okay?
Yeah, Jamie Marie says, I often sip and not paint.
That's all right.
Yeah, nobody's having a problem with that.
Yeah, really. Nobody's having a problem with that. You know I'm not going to have a problem with that.
Exactly. Okay, Sonja says,
Hi, Sonja.
it is 99 in Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's just hot. Okay. I didn't see it coming.
Ugh.
I wasn't paying attention, basically.
So as you get some of those areas that may seem like they're real dark, just keep brushing over them and blending them out, okay? You may get a little bit of pinks in there. You'll get some purples in there. And what didn't I say again? My painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting. I don't know why I forgot that again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm like all thrown off.
I'll fix it.
We're going to have to record it and play it.
Yeah.
So this time I want to bring this pink down. We're going to come down maybe to almost about the bottom, maybe 3/4 of the way down. So I have about 1/4 of my canvas left open. So I'm going to keep going. Corner of red, corner of white. We'll get that pink in there. And occasionally you may see a hint of your blue pop in there, and that's fine too. If you want more purple, just add a tiny touch of blue in there, and we can add more blue or more purples in there. Okay, this is your painting. So this is going to take you guys a couple of minutes. So our next, so the one that we've been talking about and promoting is our Self-Care Bear Paint Night.
That's right.
That'll be
That's
coming
right.
up in
Self-Care
September.
Bear Paint Night.
Yes. So I have the sign up on the website now.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the option, so you'll get both sketches for the Grumpy Bear and the Cheer Bear. So you can choose to do one or the other, or both, of course. And then using the Cheer Bear, you can always or the belly's blank, so you can choose to change up that tummy to whatever bear you want to make it, and of course make it your own. We know we're having a taco bear. We know there's a wine bear coming. We know there's going to be a pizza bear. So we want to see all those. We can't wait.
Yeah, Jamie says the heat index got up to 108
I believe it.
in the Chicago burbs yesterday, but the actual temperature was only 91. That's what happens.
Right? Ugh.
Then Laura Sullivan says in Ottawa it is hotter inside our apartment than it is outside.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I've been in those situations plenty of times where it's just so hot in your house, you have to go sit outside, and it's hot outside too.
Oh man.
And you feel the difference when you walk out of your heat house, the heat in your house, to go outside, and then, oh man.
That's terrible.
I sympathize. I know that feeling. Okay, yeah, see, Jamie Maurice is already sketched and ready. Had to settle them down to 2 bears appropriate enough to hang when finished.
I mean,
Had to settle them down to 2 bears. Y'all can't paint everything now. Settle down and paint 2 bears. I'm painting 10 bears tonight because I got 10 things that I like and I want to make sure I got a bear for every one of them. It's going to be a fun night.
I have a feeling that we're going to have to add some of those bears are going to end up in the Sassy Crafters group.
What do you mean?
The bears that may not be appropriate.
Oh, I'm counting on it. I hope that there are. People express themselves in many different ways. We're going to have a special slideshow where people are going to be sending all their bears in. It's going to cause some notice. People are going to be like, wow, they took the Care Bears way too far. That's what I'm hoping for. With the kind of people that join
Love
us,
it.
They're going to be very creative in expressing themselves. I just feel like confident that that's what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
That's the kind of audience we have.
So what I want to do, remember I was saying I want to add a little bit more purple every once in a while, so I left this little section open, but it's okay if you didn't. I'm just going to grab a tiny bit of blue and a tiny bit of red, and we'll kind of work some of that purple back in there. So corner of blue, corner of red, and we can add white to lighten it up if we need to. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of blend it in there.
Jamie Reese says, well, the hubby pointed out that one of my bears would be hard to explain to my 10-year-old, and I would be sad not to hang it. So yeah, maybe later, and I won't hang it.
I love it.
Okay,
I
now,
love you guys.
Joe Hill said, how do y'all keep cool? We have no air conditioning.
Oh my
So
gosh.
my parents, 96 and 95 years old,
Aww.
we did tie-dyes.
Aww.
With the kids too. When we washed them up and we put them on and cool us down.
Oh,
That's one way to do it, yeah.
I don't know. I could not live without AC. I'm so sorry.
Oh, come on.
I could not.
I've
No.
lived plenty of times without AC.
I would be a miserable bad
All you
bird.
can do is open the window. All you can do is open the window or get a fan.
Okay.
I was a fan person for many years. Just blowing that hot air from outside right onto you.
All right.
Hey, Kathy's here. Hello, guys. I am late to the party. I was trying to nap off a migraine.
Aw, still, huh?
Yeah, still got it.
Oh man.
Still got it.
I don't know. I mean, I have had some migraines before, and I don't know how you guys that have them regularly deal. Like that's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Maybe I'm just a cranky baby. I don't know. Maybe I just.
Kathy says centralized air was a requirement when we bought our house.
Yes, that was a must in the must column for my two.
That was a must.
That was a must. That was
You can't even.
not an option. Not an option. It was not.
You can't even imagine, huh? You can't even imagine not having some kind of air control in your house, huh?
No.
You've never been in a hot box, huh? Never been in an apartment with no air conditioning. And
no, thank you.
You got a fan. That's it. You got a fan. Put that fan right here by the bed. Right next to the bed.
Yes, I mean.
Turn it all the way up.
Definitely had those moments. But.
Turn it all the way up. Yes, it's blowing hot air on us, but we need some kind of flow of air.
All right. So now that I'm kind of down this way, I've got the bottom maybe quarter of my canvas. And again, if it's not exact measurements, it's okay. Don't stress about that. I almost want to repeat my colors now. So I have, we had the purple, blue, pink, a little bit of purple here, our pink. I'm going to go back to this sort of purpley blue color. So I'm going to do that corner of blue, corner of red again. Down here, blending. We are going to have to grab some white too. So corner of blue, corner of red.
Jody says, yeah, she agrees.
Hi, Jody.
She says, my upstairs is 20 degrees hotter than my downstairs.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Jennifer was saying. We were upstairs, And then she was complaining, and then she came down here to the studio, and she was like, "Oh yeah, this is better. It's cool down here."
Part of me is just like, yeah, we just need to use the master bedroom, and it's gonna be in the basement. I'll just live in the basement.
Just live in the basement because you
nice
know it'll
and
be
cold.
nice and cool all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, see, Kathy says, I have dealt with migraines over half of my life, so my pain tolerance has gone up well.
I
That's what happens. You learn to fight, and you keep fighting, and then you just say, okay, you know what, this is normal. I do it. I do what I do. I got to deal.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Half your life, it's just like me with the asthma. I have asthma since I was a kid, so I don't get all worried or nothing like that. I just deal with it. Jamie says, there are nights I want to sleep in my basement.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much cooler down here, so it takes a few minutes to, like, reacclimate myself to the upstairs temperature. Even though it's like, 73, 74 up there.
Hey,
I would like for it to be like, 65.
I've gone through the hotness of being in a hot apartment. I've had the fan, and then I've been where I've gotten an air conditioner and put the air conditioner in the one room, so the rest of your house, the rest of your apartment is hot, but that one room is nice and cold because you got an air conditioner. Close the door.
Yeah, I will say I do remember, like, as a kid, we had window units in our house, and I used to love, cranking that thing up, high, low, super high. Cold level 6.
Laura Sutherland says, I miss having a basement. I haven't lived in a place with a basement for almost 20 years.
Oh, yeah, I definitely, that was also kind of my, one of my...
What, you wanted to have a basement?
Must have a
basement.
Bottom floor, second level, whatever, basement. Yep.
Right. And then Jamie Marie says, my painting room is on the top floor, so I'm sweating right now.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I just wasn't ready for this heat. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't.
Why? I was
gonna
say you always are like, oh, heat. I want the hot. I want the
yeah,
summer.
because I always wanted. Because I think about the winter time, and then I say, okay, I ain't gonna complain about the heat. Because I sure complain about the cold.
Alrighty.
Kathy says they have an excessive heat warning. It's 101, and an air advisory warning due to smoke from fires around.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's dangerous too.
So we're gonna have that problem too, right?
Well, I don't think we definitely are not dry like they are.
Right.
So we wouldn't have that kind of warning, but we certainly have, I know we have air quality, with humidity being so high, and,
But we're out in the woods, in the mountains.
Oh, out in Pennsylvania? Oh, well, that's...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about now. What, you thought I was talking about here?
I don't know.
What is the talk about here for? We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Yeah.
We got 2 months to go. 2 months to go.
Them 2 months is going to go by like that. Poof. You're going to be like, wow. Hi, everybody. We're here.
We're
in
here.
Halifax, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
This is our new place.
Goodness.
My husband, Dave, who worked midnights at the superstore for the last 30 years, is now working in the frozen. Ice cream and frozen pizzas.
That sounds amazing. Frozen, being cold, with ice cream and pizza, wonderful.
Yeah, you can't beat that combination. No way.
Just need a way to cook your pizza.
Oh, it's hot enough. You just put it outside.
Oh my God, Aiden said the same thing. We'll just put it on the
Yeah,
hood of the car.
Yeah,
and it'll
just
cook.
sit it outside.
Like, oh, God. Only Aiden would think of that. My goodness.
I want to see it happen too.
Yes, he would. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have...
It's good to be back, people. We missed you guys.
It's wonderful. We've got, so far, our purple, pinks, blues in our background.
All right.
We are going to kind of create a little bit of that yellow, that glow in the background too from our moon. So, and sort of a sunset too. So in this section, I'm going to say it's maybe slightly down below the halfway mark. We're going to rinse and dry that brush finally. Rinse and dry. And then we're going to grab a corner of white and a corner of yellow. Corner of white, corner of yellow.
Yeah, Joe says he has to wear 2 layers of clothing because he's working in that freezer.
I bet, yeah. So corner of white, corner of yellow.
Okay.
So we're going to be in this area here. I'm going to just start kind of blending this yellow and white in. We're going to bring it down into a little bit of the bottom here as well. So I'm going to kind of plan out where I want my horizon to be. So I'm going to kind of plan the horizon to be in this area here. So this is sort of our sunset back here.
Okay.
Just kind of brighten up this little area here. And then we're going to put a horizon in here. So we want this sunset to reflect in the water, which is what's down here. So if I need a little bit more corner blue, corner yellow.
Nice.
So I just kind of like let my brush sort of tail off or feather off the edges so I don't have like a hard stop on each side. So you're sort of blending a little bit as you go. A little bit of paint at a time.
Yeah, Joe says, morning, sweethearts. Have y'all ever thought of trading jobs? Husband painting and wifey computer? Yeah, that's never going to happen.
Uh-huh.
I can't paint. You can forget it.
I think he could. He just, you know.
No, I don't choose to express myself that way artistically.
I don't choose to express myself. Okay.
Cheryl Boyce Moyer.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
It's been a while.
Miss
How
you
are
guys.
you? I miss you. Yeah.
Yeah. The wife, she paints very well. She's good. She has great delivery, and she's very good at instruction. It seems like everyone in the world can, follow her instructions so well. Okay, I just don't have it like that. Jill says, how much money would it take?
It's a good question.
What, to get me to go up there and switch the jobs with you?
Yep.
I'll be up there to paint, and you'll be back here working the computer. I don't know if her skills she's up to the skills on the computer.
Listen, I've had to do Zoom events without you.
Yeah, you have. You did very well too. You did very well.
I have to put the computer down, move the camera, make sure I'm looking at myself. I hate watching myself.
Oh. See? That's why I gotta work the camera. I love watching you, so I like to make. I'm always complaining about you not being in the shot.
And I'm always like, it's okay, it's all right. I'm all good.
You're always moving out of the shot. I'm like, get back in the shot. I gotta keep moving the camera.
All right, so we have our background done. I hope I'm not going too fast for everybody.
No, you're not. They're keeping up with you.
All right.
If you go too fast, they're gonna immediately say, "Hold up, slow down, calm down, just take it easy, slow down."
Okay. All right. I am going to switch my brush. I'm going to go to that medium round brush, that number 8. We're going to rinse and dry. And let's put in our moon. So, of course, you don't have to do a full moon. It can be a half moon. It can be a quarter moon. It could be a crescent moon. It could be whatever type of moon you want to put on there. Okay? So we want to make a nice light yellow. So I'm going to take a scoop of my white with a little scoop of my yellow. Mix. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to use to make our little circle. For a tip, if you are afraid of doing a circle.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's see.
What you gonna suggest?
So here's my little tip for doing a circle. If you're worried about doing a circle, I'm going to take a cup. I'm going to paint the edge of the cup.
Okay. Oh, you're going to paint the edge of the cup.
And then we're going to...
And you're going to place your moon on.
Still got to fill it in.
Still got to fill it in, but you got your
There's
circle
your
there.
circle. Of course, if you want a bigger moon, you're going to need a bigger sized mouth of a cup. But that's kind of my little tip for getting your
little perfect circle.
getting your little perfect circle in there if you want to, you know.
Sure, I'm sure that our audience can come up with other ways to do that as well.
Of course.
You're not going to flick no stars onto this one.
No, I won't do that today.
Oh, okay.
I won't do that today.
Now, I'm interested in how Melissa and Haley are doing.
Yeah.
Since they're both
how you guys
new here
doing,
with us.
guys?
So far, so good, I hope. Yeah, you haven't explained anything in a difficult manner.
No. I feel like I need this bigger. I want a bigger moon.
You want a bigger moon?
I want a big moon. I want a big moon.
And as you can see, Melissa and Haley, we don't have any rules here.
No, we don't.
Okay,
there's
if
no
you
rules.
look at any of our old videos, you'll see we always tell people they can do whatever they want.
That's right.
And then the few slideshows we have, when you look at where people sent in their photos of their paintings, you check them out on our YouTube channel, and you'll see people did exactly what we're saying, that they did what they wanted. They put their own personal touches on the paintings that they did with us.
Now, if you start seeing that you're picking up some of those blues from underneath a little bit,
yeah,
it's okay. It actually works in your favor.
Yeah, we are not highly critical of what
Oh, no way.
What we do when we work together. Everybody's painting tonight.
So for me, for anyone that hasn't heard this, it is not about the paint on the canvas for us. It's not about that for me. It's always been about creating memories, making you smile, making you enjoy what you're doing, slowing your mind down just for this hour and a half to 2 hours, being present in the moment with who you're with, whether it's by yourself for your own self-care, or it's with a friend or a family member or your kids. It is just about those moments. That's what it's about for me. I've always said, and people, when I go and do business classes or business meetings or, networking, I always get the question, well, what makes you different? Because it's not about the paint on the canvas for me. It is about creating a memory. And that's always been something that's been important to me. It's always why, as a kid, I journaled, because I was always afraid, even as a kid, about forgetting, about losing my memory. I have a dementia, and Alzheimer runs in my family. And it's just always been something that's been resonated with me, that I want to create memories while I can. I want to, have reminders of those moments, and creating a physical thing to see and visualize usually triggers those moments, those memories, those happy things. So that's part of why I do what I do. And that's why we have our self-care moments. And boy, did we learn over the past year and a half, like how much we all needed self-care. So, while COVID was not a wonderful thing for most of the world, it was definitely a realignment for myself, for what I needed to do and where I needed to be. So this is it. So we have our moon in there.
All right. See, now you said all of that. And then Kathy said, "That's no moon." Okay, but no. On the serious, she says, they started saying things like this: "We come as guests,
and we leave as friends." That's correct. You're absolutely right.
That was Kathy.
I keep.
And then Jamie Marie says, "This is a family. I love painting with you guys because it's social and it's relaxed."
Exactly. And we know. Listen, I know that we're not for everybody. And I'm okay with that.
Right.
I know that there are people that strictly want tutorials and strictly want, very specific and very regimented things. That's definitely not what I'm about. Yes, I want you to come away with a piece that you're happy with, But no, by any means am I, I just say I'm here to guide you. My painting is not going to look like my painting, and I say that for a very good reason. My painting, if I paint this 100 times, is never going to look exactly like my next painting.
It
doesn't matter. And that's because we're not.
And we ran with that.
We're not duplicating. I'm not here to duplicate anything. I'm here to just listen. The way you feel definitely shows on canvas.
Yes, it does.
The way, in those moments, I may have felt totally different when I painted this as I've done this. And that's also why we've done a couple of our paint and meditate sessions, which have been super neat.
Yes, with
and
Nikki Stewart.
Yeah, psychic medium Nikki Stewart, and we'll definitely get back to doing those again.
Yes.
She actually just signed a lease to open her own shop,
awesome.
So we may have an actual space to do that in.
About time.
Right? All right. I think I've given enough time for our moon, huh? All right, so I got my moon in there. So what I do want to do is kind of put a little hint of pink in there. So I'm going to take that little medium brush, grab just a tiny bit of red, and I'm going to brush some of that red on the bottom left side of that moon. And I'm just following the shape of the moon, kind of curved brush strokes.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more.
Now, Pauline Gia says,
Hi, Pauline.
I'll have to rewatch later. I got in late.
It's all right.
You know you can do that.
Yep, absolutely.
And then Laura says, diabetes runs in my family, and part of diabetes is forgetting.
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
It's definitely, so my grandmother passed away a little over a year ago, and she suffered with Alzheimer's and dementia, and that was just such a struggle to live through. To see somebody, just not know who you are is so heartbreaking, and then seeing them, it's almost like you lose them over and over and over again. So I don't wish that on anybody ever. It's just such a traumatic thing for the whole family to deal with. It's tough. Okay, happier note. Let's go back to. So after I have my moon in there, I'm gonna rinse and dry, and we're gonna start putting in our horizon. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of black after I rinse and dry. We're gonna do a straight across. Jen's gonna try and do a straight line and not make it, but we'll try anyway.
Right, see now, Jamie, this is exactly how I feel. Jamie Marie says, it's okay to do both. She says, I totally love tutorials.
Yeah,
and fancy
absolutely.
smancy art.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
says, I come here for different reasons.
That's right.
I can relax and enjoy the process.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and then Jenny Silveria Cardiero.
Wow, that's a name.
I
Beautiful.
don't know if I said that right. Hold on.
That sounds like a beautiful name.
Jenny Silveira
Wow.
Cardiero. I love you guys. I love the
Aw.
acceptance here and the
Thank
jokes
you.
and the commentary. This basically
Good.
pretty much she just summed us up. There's acceptance here. There's
Yes.
jokes. There's commentary.
Yep.
That pretty much sums us and our audience up.
That's right.
She says, Jenny, Jersey is going to miss you. No, they're not.
It's all right.
They're not going to miss us because we're going to be back, coming back and coming back. You know how Jersey people are. They can't stay out of the state. Yeah, so we moved away. But we'll be back.
It's all good. All
Our
right.
family's here.
I still have family here. I'll still be bringing Mr. Aiden back every couple of weeks to visit with his dad because his dad is still here.
Right.
So we
You
are
ain't gonna
definitely
be gone completely.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. So once I kind of have that horizon, then we can kind of build in some little mountains in there. So we could just do a little organic line here coming across.
Now, Debbie Kaladas Schuper is
Hi,
here.
Debbie. How are you?
And Pauline says, so this is good for me.
Perfect. This is very good. It's good for everybody.
Yeah.
This is wonderful for you if you don't want to paint on the spur of the moment. You can certainly come back and do it whenever you feel like
Or you
can
can
do
visit
it.
our YouTube channel and paint anytime.
Absolutely.
That's what we made the channel for. We made the channel for you guys to paint. Okay, we didn't join YouTube just to get it monetized and to get money from it, or that's a good part of it, but that's not the reason we made the channel. We made the channel so that we could take all these videos that we were making on Facebook and said we could put them somewhere so people could paint later. Because that's what we found out people were doing.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, I painted. 4 weeks later, they sent us a painting. They sent us pictures of a painting. We painted from the Facebook video. So we painted 2 days ago, and we made the painting. Look at this one. And we was like, you know what? We should just take them all and put them up on the YouTube channel so that people could paint forever, whenever they want, at their leisure. Because we were trying to do it on Facebook, but it just wasn't working. You know, making a video and then leaving the video up there.
It's hard to find, that's all.
Right.
So I'm just filling this in, this little land mass in the background.
Now, Kathy said, I follow a few painters. Okay, they're all wonderful.
Yeah.
But Mark and Jennifer were the first ones I found.
Aww.
They have a very special place in my tiny black heart.
Oh my gosh, we love you. We love you. We love the kids. Listen, Elena's invited us to live with you. So,
that's right. That's right.
You know.
We would love to come out there and live with Elena.
You know, at some point, as we, you know, as we expand and grow and change, I mean, I would love to take it on the road and we figure out just ways to go and do that. It would be wonderful.
Yeah, see, Joe Hill says, would y'all like to relax?
Yeah.
And just laugh at myself, what I say, or how my painting starts to look like, whatever. The Great Dane coming through the cat door.
I love it.
Jane Marie said, did we switch brushes?
I'm going to switch brushes now. So I'm going to go back from that number 8 round one. I'm going to switch over to that 1-inch flat brush again. While this land mass is still a little bit wet, I want to pull that black down into our water just a little bit. Okay, so right underneath, I'm just going to kind of lightly, gently pull some of that black down into the water.
Okay. Kathy says, excuse me, the top line is not very straight.
It's a good thing. This is why I plan my paintings to be crooked every week. I know. She knows. She knows. I always I'm like, man, I can never do something straight. It's so crazy. I'm on an angle. I'm on the side, so I can never do it straight.
It's just not gonna happen.
So yeah.
And that's her trademark, everybody. You know, when she does finally become famous, and people start buying her paintings and buying your paintings because you did it with her, just remember, you can always identify her paintings because it's always crooked.
So as I pull this black down, so if my mountain is a little bit higher, I want to pull it down a little bit farther, so since the reflection is going to be bigger down there.
Okay.
Right? So I'm kind of following the shadowing of those mountains. Rinse and dry.
Moved it a little closer.
Okay. I actually like the colors in this one even better than the first one.
Yeah, Jane Marie. She says we know it's an original because it's crooked.
Yes, you do.
That's how we know it's the original.
Always. You'll always
always going downhill.
From this angle, I'm like, yeah, I did a great job. But
from left to right, it's going down a little bit, just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
That's how we know it's her.
Goodness. And then just like Bob Ross, we're going to take that flat brush, rinse and dry, flick off all your wetness, make sure it's nice and dry. And then I'm going to lightly just kind of brush over horizontally.
And what does that do?
Kind of softens those shadows in the water.
Okay.
All right, and we'll rinse and dry again.
Okay.
All right. Everybody doing okay? Take a sip. And we'll start doing our tree.
Yeah, Laura Sullivan says, I can't do a straight line either.
I tell you, you know.
That's why it's okay. It's okay. Just accept it.
It's so funny. So I have to purposely plan my horizons to be like, on an angle. And then you can't tell. goodness. All right, so I'm going back to that medium round brush. We're going to start working on our tree. We have a little landmass down here, so just into our black. I'll start with our little landmass down here. You can go out as far as you want to.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Jamie Marie says, are we supposed to be sipping?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm chugging.
It's
Thursday.
Hey, you know what? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and somebody's working tomorrow.
Chugging.
Somebody's chugging. We'll fill this in quickly.
I'm chugging some water.
Me too. I've been so thirsty all day today. And it didn't help because I had a bagel. When I have a bagel for breakfast, ugh, and I feel horrible, and I'm thirsty all day long.
See, now Kathy is just being the multi-talented mom that she is.
Is she cooking dinner again?
She's watching us paint.
Cooking dinner.
And she's playing Minecraft with the family.
That's a mom.
That's a mom.
It's a mom.
Can play Minecraft, watch other people paint, start cooking dinner, get the kids ready for bed after they finish playing the Minecraft, and drinking tons of water. I drink tons of water just naturally. And I like it with ice.
Yeah, I mean, I like it nice and cold, but I can't chug it with ice.
Well, you try not to chug it too much.
And once we have our little landmass there, we can start creating our tree. So same thing, just going into black. So let's kind of start with the trunk first, and then we'll start working on those scrolls, okay? So I'm just going to kind of start here. This is not going to be a scroll, but we'll just start bringing that down. And
Now see, Colleen Brunson says, I like the painting just like this.
and if you want to stop, you can stop.
And that's the whole thing about what we do here, Colleen.
That's right.
If you don't want to put no scrolly tree up
in
there,
that's fine.
and you like the way it looks just like that,
Let
that's
it go.
on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to put something else in the picture other than a tree,
Yeah.
it's still up to you.
Absolutely. Most definitely. There is no rules here.
Especially when you say, you know what?
I like it just like this.
way. You don't want to ruin it.
So I'm going to start to put some more pressure as I pull down toward the base. So we'll kind of widen this tree up. We want a nice, maybe about a 3/4 of an inch to an inch thick tree trunk. And then we'll kind of flare out that base.
Okay.
As well down here. So I start small, and then we just kind of keep working our way out until it looks like it's thick enough and sturdy enough to hold up those
Branches.
big scrolls that we're going to add to it.
Those scrolly branches.
Scrolly branches, yep.
Now Joe says, I find
Hi,
it very
Joe.
hard to get the men to drink water. My 96-year-old father is the worst.
Listen, if he's 96, he cannot be doing so bad. I mean, that's just amazing.
I don't understand how people could not drink water. There's a lot of people like that.
That just
says,
don't
I
wanna
don't want to
drink
drink
water.
no water. Why are you giving me water? Oh. I don't know. I mean, it goes back to when I was a kid. To me, water is like the greatest drink there is.
Of course.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like my juice.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I like sweet drinks.
I've not.
But I love water. It's just water beats all of that.
The only other drink with calories I'm putting in my body is coffee. Thank you.
Right, so you got me hooked on the coffee.
Coffee.
Okay,
That's
you
it.
got me drinking coffee. I didn't ever drink coffee before.
It's all
now
my
I'm sitting
fault.
there. Yeah, it's all your fault. You showed me creamers and half and half and stuff to put in the coffee so that you say, oh, this tastes good. Now, wait a minute. Just drinking the coffee? And it flashed me back to when I was a baby, when I was a kid.
And your grandma.
And my grandma used to not make me, but give me coffee, but she used to put that evaporated milk in.
Right, yeah. Evaporated milk and sugar.
And it just flashed me back to when I was sitting in the kitchen with my grandma, and she's giving me coffee with,
basically milk and sugar.
Pretty much. But I was liking it, and then next thing you know, because I would drink black coffee and go, ugh, yeah. I can't drink that.
No, I have to.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then I met you, and you was drinking the coffee, and I said, well, what is creamer? What is that? Put that in there. Not milk. Milk is ugh. Milk is ugh. You put the creamer in there. Then you had the flavored creamer. And I was like, wow, this puts a nice sweet taste on it.
Oh my goodness. All right, so from now, what I'm going to do is, so I want you to rinse and dry this every so often so that you can kind of work those thin areas of the lines. So from the trunk, I'm going to kind of pull up and around. So as I get to my scroll, the end of my scroll, I'm letting go of the pressure. So you're going to start with some heavier pressure and then lift away once you get to those little thin areas.
You lift away as you get to the thin areas.
So I normally like to hold my brush out like this instead of having a whole lot of control like this.
Yeah.
So you want sort of less control when you're doing those scrolls. So let the brush do the work for you. In some areas, like you want to thicken this up, of course, just a bit. Not
and you can come back around and do it, make it thicker.
Right, so real carefully, I'm going to kind of follow that line.
Anthony Burkett says, good evening, folks.
Hi, Anthony. How are you, bud? All right.
Yes, coffee.
Yes, coffee.
Yeah, Laura Sullivan says, I was spoiled, and Mom always had juice. I wouldn't touch water as a kid. I didn't like the taste. Yeah, I mean, just like everybody's saying, including Kathy, coffee is flavored water.
I know.
Okay, it's flavored water, but it's not water.
Not anymore.
Joseph, my father, he would drink 2 pots of coffee.
My dad too. Yeah. My dad lives on that's like all he drinks. I don't think I ever remember my dad drinking water.
Over the age of 70 won't drink water. At least that's what I see. That's what Laura Swanson is saying to Joe. She's saying, yeah, people that age, they just don't want water.
Yeah. It's crazy.
No, they don't want to go to the bathroom. That's what the problem is. That's why they don't want water. They don't want to go. They don't want to have to pee.
Oh my gosh.
That's the side that comes with the drinking of the water. Okay. I love to drink water, but I pee a lot.
Oh my god. Thank you for that.
Couldn't help it. I had to share.
All right. Every once in a while, again, after every scroll, I'd say rinse and dry this brush. So we're just going to kind of keep adding scrolls. Now, I'm going to come off this edge of my canvas, and I'm going to pretend we're going to loop it back around and come right back up.
Oh, wow. Look at
okay.
you. You're going off the canvas and coming back on the canvas.
Off the canvas and coming back.
Jamie Marie says, I'm having flashbacks to the Nightmare Before Christmas painting.
Yes.
She said, that scroll sucked.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. You guys are too much. So we're
giving her flashbacks, okay?
I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm sorry, sweetie. Alright. So we're just going to kind of keep working these scrolls in there. So we'll do some of the bigger ones. And then we're going to switch brushes and go to do the smaller ones.
Are we ever going to do the Nightmare Before Christmas again?
Yes, we are.
That was a fun night.
Yes. I don't know exactly what...
To answer your question, according to Wikipedia, Fun is an American pop band based in New York City. The band was formed by Nate Roos, Amber Dust, and
Amazon. Stop. That's not what we asked.
Fun is a band?
Apparently so. So, as I have my scrolls coming down and around, you're going to also want to take your scrolls and go this way, the opposite direction. So utilize all of that negative space around there.
Suzanne Bergeson says, hey guys,
hey,
I miss
Suzanne,
y'all.
I miss you too.
I get my stuff out of storage on Monday, so I'm hoping to be painting again soon.
Yay,
Are you guys in Pennsylvania yet?
No. October. Let's just say October, because I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a delay, and yeah. Our closing is on the 30th, but
on the 30th of September.
Yeah, so I do want to paint the place before we get in there, so it will definitely not be until.
So everything is done and it's perfect the way she likes it.
It won't be
or
perfect.
Or else we will not be in there.
It's not going to be perfect, but.
Well, it's going to be close to it before we even step foot in there. Trees. How do you do this? So beautiful, fabulous, so amazing.
Aww. Thank you. It's all about you let the brush do the work for you. So I like to do the opposite side of those little scrolls. So I think I have enough bigger ones. I'm gonna switch my brush to the tiny brush now.
See,
so
that's what happened.
Little brush. What happened?
We did the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, that was the first time they painted with us.
I know.
Okay, because Kathy's saying that was my first ever painting.
Yeah, that was for a lot of people.
And then Jamie Marie says, that painting was my first with you. See? And it was amazing. I can't wait to hang it up for Halloween.
See? I love it.
Anthony's like, where's Jack and Sally at? We did Jack and Sally too, right?
Yeah, we did do Jack and Sally, but...
We did the Nightmare Before Christmas and Jack and Sally.
We did. I'm overlapping some of my branches here. It's all good.
Yeah, Alexa was listening.
Apparently. They're always listening.
I never think about it. Suzanne Bergeson says, I hope you had a chance to see my pics on Facebook. My little house on the lake.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
That was awesome. At first, I didn't believe it.
I love it.
At first, I was like,
I love it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to share with you guys.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like our journey has become the journey of so many people. So I love sharing, you know, just our progress and things. And thanks for asking and, you know, knowing where we're at and you guys wanting to know where we're going to be. So we'll keep you posted. We're definitely, I'm not quite in the area that I was planning to be in, but we happened to just find something that was right in between my mom and my brother, about 15 minutes from my mom and about 25 minutes from my brother. So it really is in the perfect spot for location wise, and it is closer to some of my other family, whereas if I were to be closer to my brother in Harrisburg area, I would be much farther from other members of my family that are out there. So I am really excited to move and embrace it all and make it my own. And I'm in love with. So how we found it was my realtor out there is friends with my brother as well. He knew that this one was coming onto the market, and he said, I want to take you to see it today. Of course, it's, you know, like 2.5 to 3 hours away from me. So my brother went out and FaceTimed me while they walked through the house. And he took me through the house, and I was like, okay, I really love it. I love the space is perfect. There's some cosmetic things I want to change. I loved everything about the inside of the house, and then they showed me that there was like a brand new pool. And I was like, sold. Where do we sign? Like, this is perfect. So we put an offer in on a house that I didn't even see in person until just this Monday. So yeah, how crazy is that?
Yeah, and then we look at our Facebook and see a little house on the lake. I was like, holy.
I know. It was so perfect. I'm like, oh, see? I love it.
Wow. Oh, no, see, now, Jamie Marie says, not just my first with you guys, but that painting was what started it all.
Yeah.
My entire painting love came from that one night.
I mean,
that is just amazing.
It really is. I love hearing those stories.
And
I'm
then
so
Laura
glad
Sullivan,
that it was with us.
Then Laura Sullivan says, the oil painting, Nightmare Before Christmas, is going well.
Oh.
And painfully slow.
Yeah. I mean, oils are just tough. I've tried them before in my past for myself, and it was just not something I enjoyed. I'm kind of an instant gratification person. Like, if I want to do something, I need to do it immediately. It needs to be done, and I need to be able to move on. It's dry, it's done, and I'm done. That's it. But, yeah. Oils, you cannot do that with.
Now, Jody Darian Golden says, how far from Jersey and what grade is Aiden in?
Aiden is going to be in
seventh grade.
I have to think about that.
You had to think about it,
grade.
Huh? It's happening so fast.
It really is. And
not a little baby anymore.
I know. Stop reminding me. He worked all day. The past 2 days, he's worked all day at my full-time job with me.
Yes.
To help me get a job out for a customer. So he bagged, labeled a whole job for a customer for me.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we'll be, it's about 2.5 hours from here, maybe 2 hours and 45 minutes from here.
Wow.
I will say that there are areas that are a little spotty with GPS.
Yeah.
I got stuck trying to find my way home.
Really? Today?
No. I'm from Pennsylvania. Yeah.
From the house?
I mean, not from that one, but from Aunt Sharon's, who lives on an even farther mountain away.
How many times?
I know, but I said it.
You should be able to drive home.
I know how to drive home the original way that I went as a kid.
Okay.
For a million years.
All right.
That's how I know.
Yeah.
But ever since GPS came about, we now just kind of take it for, like, we just listen and do.
I hate that.
We just listen and do. So
I don't like GPS.
So for me, I don't know. I cannot wrap my head around or get it together to like remember. Like, I can tell certain things and I know where to go. Like, if I had to do it, I probably could.
Yeah.
But coming home from my grandparents' house. Coming over from my grandparents last weekend.
Yeah.
Or Monday. I had no GPS, no signal. There was nothing. I couldn't use my phone. There was just nothing for.
Yeah, coming from your grandparents'
the majority of the ride. And all I remember was my grandfather teaching me, at the end it's a left, at this it's a right, at this it's a left.
Right.
So I got that far, and then I got to 81, and I'm like, darn it, I don't know if I'm supposed to go 81 south or 81 north.
Now, it's been a while for me. But I believe that I could drive home here from your grandparents' house.
You think
Being in the car with you, doing it as many times with you, and the one time that I drove from there, I remember the landmarks. I'll remember them. I think I could do it. To get from there to the main highway to get us home, I think I could do that.
That's all I got. And then I got onto 81, and I wasn't sure if I was going in the right direction or not.
Right. See, once I got there, I think I would have been able to say,
I was like, oh my gosh. And I still couldn't my phone was not working for me to call.
Yeah, because you rely on that.
I really do. I rely too much on it.
And I'm using GPS on my phone? I never used it. I don't use my phone for that.
Oh my goodness. So I have my scrolls in there.
Got your scrolls.
And you can take these as tiny as you want to. You can really get down to teeny tiny nitty gritty details in these little scrolls if you want to. The other thing that I like to add is just those like stars in the background. So you use that little brush. You can use the tip of your brush, or you can use the back of your handle, and you can just add those little stars in there wherever you want to.
Yeah, see, okay, Jamie Marie said, I don't know how I got around before GPS. I used to drive from Ohio to Iowa, and it shocks me that I was brave enough to do that without a GPS.
Same. I mean, I have had some panic moments. When I remember driving back to college, also right into that area to Elizabethtown.
Okay.
And I did not have a GPS, but I took a wrong turn somewhere, or I was coming home. I was coming from my grandparents' house, from Nanny Papa's house. and I needed to get back onto the highway. My uncle was trying to tell me, take this highway, take this. I don't know what I did, but I ended up on the turnpike in Pennsylvania somewhere where I should not have needed the turnpike. I was crying because I had like no money. I was almost out of gas. I'm in farm country, like farmland. And it's like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's a bad night. It sounds like a real bad night.
I was like yelling out my windows, I'm gonna die. Somebody help me.
You were yelling and screaming out the window?
I had like no, it was so crazy. I was so dramatic. Oh my gosh.
It sounds like
I have no idea how I got there was of course there was no gas station. I had no gas.
Oh my
So I'm like,
God.
okay, what am I gonna do? I finally found a gas station and I pulled in, but back then it wasn't like it is today where you throw a credit card in there and you can get gas. So I'm like, I think I knocked on the door because the attendant was inside and he was like, it's closed. I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's midnight, but could you please help me out? I'm crying. So he helped me. But,
Lucky.
Yeah, I have no idea where I was. I did ask how to get back to where I needed to be.
And you got gas.
And I was not far from where I needed to be, thankfully.
See that?
But I have no idea
but you
what
were
I did.
screaming out the window. And
oh
you
my
was
God, I was crying. I'm like, it's Amish country. There's horse and buggies. There's no phones. There's nothing.
Let me find a barn.
I was like, this is horrible.
And sleep on some hay overnight till I can figure this out.
That was back when we had like pagers. I didn't have a cell phone. I had a beeper. Oh my gosh.
You had a beeper?
Horrible. Horrible.
Wow.
What a night. Yeah.
That sounds like a real bad night.
I got back in. It was like 1 or 2, maybe even 3 o'clock in the morning, and my roommate was like, "Where have you been?" I'm like, "Lost. Leave me alone." It's just horrible.
Wow. Suzanne Ferguson says, I don't memorize phone numbers anymore either.
I mean, neither. I know. I could not tell you Mark's phone number. 201-640, and that's all I know. I'm lucky if I remember his birthday. I have to ask him sometime. I definitely have to ask the year usually, but it's just terrible.
She says, remember stopping at gas stations for directions?
Yeah.
And reading the local map that would have on the wall?
Right. Yes.
All of that's over with. Now, you just Google it.
Unless you don't have Wi-Fi
You
or you don't have
phone,
service.
You don't have Wi-Fi.
No
you don't
service.
have service. You can't do nothing.
No service in the boondocks out there. All right. So after we have your white stars in there, I do want to put a little bit of a horizon line in with our white as well. So, and it could be just a little broken line of white in there.
Jamie
This
Marie.
is right in between your shadows that come down. Yep. Your shadows that are coming down in your mountains.
Let's move in closer.
All right.
Now, Jamie Marie says, my husband always tells me a story about getting lost in the middle of nowhere, farmland.
Yes.
Asking where the interstate was. And they were like, the interstate? I haven't been to the interstate in 10 years.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Kathy says, I'm directionally challenged.
Me too.
Whatever way I'm facing is north. And if I'm laying on my back, up is north.
I mean, that sort of is how we were taught, right? North. But yeah, directions are just not my thing. Out here in New Jersey, Staten Island area, that was another quick story for you that I also got lost going around and around. And the toll booth attendant going over into Staten Island looked at me like I was crazy, and I was like, I just don't effing get this, because I know that from where I was, I needed to go 287 north. I know I needed to go north. And I know, I was told, 440 turns into 287.
That's right.
However, in New Jersey, you need to take 440 south, which turns into 287 north.
That's right.
What in the heck, guys? How are you? That
so
makes
you kept
no
going.
sense.
You kept.
So I kept going
to Staten Island.
Into Staten Island. So twice
And you rounded Staten Island twice.
I rounded I was like,
that happens to a lot of people.
I'm really
it
sorry.
Happened to me.
I don't get it. And the girl was like, honey, what are you trying to do? And I was like,
I'm trying to go home.
Just want to go to like Somerset area. I know I need to get onto 287 north. I need to go north from where I am. I know that. So why is it that I keep taking 440 north and I keep ending up here? She goes, oh no, honey, you have to take 440 south. And that turns into 287 north. What in the hell? Are you kidding me? That makes no sense at all. Oh, my gosh.
I did that the other day when I went to the beach.
You did?
Yeah. I came back and 440 changes into 287.
Right.
So I was on 440.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But from where I was...
Before, in the beginning, I stayed on 440, but I turned off instead of going north. And ended up back.
Yep.
Yeah, but once you go through that,
then you
don't forget. And then you're like, I can drive all the way.
Very true. I will never do that again.
I'm more of a landmarks person. I remember where I was driving, and I go, I got this.
Right. Oh my goodness.
GPS, if I've never been somewhere and I'm listening to the GPS and I know I'm just trusting the GPS. I have no idea where the hell I'm going, and this thing is telling me, go this way.
I do admit there are times that I'm like, I know that you're not telling me the right direction. What are you doing? And it did that to me going to a customer's a couple weeks ago.
And he said, why am I going this way?
I'm like, wait, it just says stay on the route, stay on the route, stay on the route. But as I'm looking at the map that's on the GPS, my car is getting farther and farther away from my destination. So I'm like, wait a second, what is going on? Stay on the route. So I finally I parked and it was at an alpaca farm. I'm sitting in front of an alpaca farm of all things, and I'm like, okay, let me just turn it all off, start it back up again. I was going in the total wrong direction, so I have no idea how I did that, but I'm like, what goes on?
So you had to reset it?
Come on.
And it just...
So I had to turn it off completely and then restart it. Yeah. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. Crazy.
Anthony says, I need GPS to go to my own kitchen.
Anthony, you must have a big house. Oh my goodness.
Yes, she said, Susan Blank in Palumbo says, that is New Jersey for you.
It is, I'm telling you.
She says they purposely did that just to confuse you.
No, it worked. It worked.
Joe Hill says, I am so blessed that I live on an island.
That does sound awesome. That sounds amazing.
See, Jamie Marie says, I always think that Chicago is north of where I live. It's actually east. I have no idea where I am.
So next time we're doing a weather vane, maybe we have to paint. Oh my goodness.
Laura Sullivan says, I remember riding to North Bay in between my grandparents in Grandpa's truck. I am so thankful that Grandpa never got lost.
It's so funny, yeah. I mean, I don't remember my great-grandparents, venturing out anywhere. My grandparents, they always took us out to Pennsylvania. And they did also take us I went to Canada 1 year with everybody. I don't recall, there was no GPS, it was all maps. Yeah, maps.
Anthony says, way back in the late 90s, my older brother Mike and I took a ride out of the country.
Whoa.
Okay, out of the county, far into the countryside. We got lost in his car, and finally, after maybe 2 hours that day, we came to a fork in the road. Says Mike spotted the sign for the next town and freaked out that we rode that far.
2 hours. This will happen. Well,
I don't know. I used to be in my dad's car, and it just was a ride. Wherever the hell he was going, he would just drive.
Yeah.
He would just get in the car and we would just drive.
Go for a ride?
Yeah.
No, we always had a destination. Sorry. I don't know.
There was no destination. We're just going to keep driving and driving and driving and driving.
No. I'm not like a big explorer when it comes to driving anymore. I don't know, Rascal.
I don't know. I love to drive.
I'm not a very big explorer, Rascal. Right?
Rascal's counting the minutes now.
Hi, buddy. I say, so when you're all done with your stars and with your water line, we're going to sign and date the painting, right?
Oh, see, now you're going to do it like that?
Sign and date your painting, Rascal.
Get him all excited like that.
Sign and date it, right? Tell everybody. Sign and date them. Sign and date the painting, Rascal.
Rascal, you ready, aren't you?
Sign and date your
I'm
painting.
ready, Mommy. Come on.
Sign and date your painting, Rascal.
You done? Come on, Mommy. I'm ready.
I know. I love you too. I didn't take
I'm
you
ready,
to work
Mommy.
today. Rascal's been with me at work for the past few days, and I didn't take him today. So you're just so missing moms today. I know.
Yeah, he needs his mommy time. He needs his mommy time.
I love you. I love you. Oh my goodness. Too crazy. Well, we definitely want to see those paintings, pictures of those paintings on the Facebook page or the group. So in the Facebook group that we are, not the group, the event, don't listen to me. In the Facebook event for tonight, post those paintings in there so we can do a slideshow. Let's see if we can make it bigger than the last one.
Yes, we want to thank you all for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you guys all so much for joining us. I know this was a repeat, but it was one of my favorites, and I like the second one even better than I like the first one. I love the colors.
Okay.
You know?
It happens.
My painting does not look like my painting.
It doesn't.
And it won't every time. So send in those pictures. Everyone enjoy your evening and have a great weekend. And we will see you back, if not next week, then the week after for sure.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's that coming from somewhere
You're not
up
talking
in
tonight?
the sky?
You're not going to speak? No? You're not going to speak?
Moving fast and bright as a firefly. Just when you think that trouble's gonna pounce, who's gonna be there when it really counts? Do that careless countdown and send a wish out through the air.
And send a wish out through the air.
Just do that careless countdown. Just when you need them, they'll be there.
Just when you need them, they'll be there.
Don't be afraid when clouds are brewing in your heart. If you can dream, just send a wish out in the dark and do that careless countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't run into it. Don't run into it. Calm down.